Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Lydia here, or if you wish to call me Jessica, Jess, or Jessa is here. Um, so I will be coming back. Um, just a lot of things going on family wise right now. I'm very upset with my mom's side of the family. I'm not gonna get into it, except for my aunt, but I'm upset with my mom's side of the family. It's just my aunt and my cousins who I speak to the most, which are her kids, but I'm upset with that side of the family. I just wanted to make this video real quick. I think I'll start my true crime videos and Bible study and verse of the day Monday. Just depends how I feel. I haven't been sleeping well. I didn't even sleep last night. So I've been sleeping during the day, and yeah, I just have a lot on my mind, and I'm just upset. I'm upset with a lot of things lately, and I don't know how to process it. I'm thinking of going into seeing my old psychologist from when I was a kid, because I used to have terrible nightmares about Tim Curry, but he was Pennywise, and back in the 90s. And we've also talked about my parents' divorce in 1990, my mom's passing in 1995 when I was 9. Yeah. Um, so I think I might go back and see him. He did really help me. But I just can't, Also, my dad has stage 2 prostate cancer. It's just a lot. And next month, we're gonna see when he goes into surgery. It's completely curable. It's just a lot for me to digest, and that's one of my problems. But why do I caught myself this time. I drew this nervous laugh. I need to check on my old old YouTube channels to see if I ever did that, and figure out why the heck am I doing that. But today's video is uh people who think you're shy. And I'm not talking about your inner circle. I'm not talking about your inner circle, the people you talk to the most. I'm talking about people who don't know you, or who just got to know you. People who didn't grow up with you. I mean, you could be shy, but a lot of people may take that shyness, that being shy, that you're painfully shy. And no, you are not shy. You may not be shy. It's called trauma. Being quiet is a trauma response. I've always been choosy of who my friends are. I've always been choosy because I'm like, I made some bad friend decisions in high school, and nothing too extreme, but yeah. So people who think you're shy, and I mean, I've had my oh, I can't remember when I created the first Lydia Moon. Oh, because my first account ever on YouTube was called Gabrielle Zena. There's only one picture. There's only one video on there, and it's my favorite voice actresses improved. I don't know. My former friend helped me make it. We're no longer let me say this. My former sister, my former best friend, helped me made that. I'm very upset with her. Her name is Natasha. I don't know what the heck she goes on by YouTube now, Mio, whatever. But I'm very upset with her because I tried to clear the air with her. I wrote her a letter, and that's it. I don't know. Natasha's always been stubborn. I'm stubborn too. I got a double dose of stubbornness from both sides of the family. But she's always been stubborn. She's a Aries. And yeah, I've always tried to be a good friend, and yeah, I'm not getting into that much either, but yeah. She used to be a really good friend, and I miss that. I miss her old self so much. Every time we would go shopping, people would be like, "Are you two related? Are you two sisters? You act a lot alike and you kind of look alike." And I thought that was such a cool thing. Like, finally, I made it to that level of a friendship. Because no one has never said that to me with any of my other friends. So I'm like, yes. But trauma changes people. And I can't remember when I first created the original Lydia Moon account. I know I had Gabrielle Zena, Zenaria, Vampire Girl. There's probably videos on there. Me doing makeup looks and Bible study with my old webcam. And Serena Moon. And it has a picture of Princess Serenity, I think. But yeah, and then I got serious. Started making videos on my original account. My original Lydia Moon account is gone. A lot of stuff happened there, so yeah. But I've had the Lydia Moon brand since, I want to say, 2005. Maybe somewhere in the late 2000s, early 2010s. But yeah, I came up with that. That's mine. There's nothing new about that. I deleted my account for a number of reasons, but I brought Lydia Moon back. And I was a part of this YouTube family. I'm not gonna name the family or the people in it. But I used to be heavy into the paranormal. Not anymore. Not anymore. In recent years, I've always been a Christian, but in recent years, and after the vision God gave me, I'm like, no, bye-bye. I'm hanging closer with Jesus now. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep on keeping on. I'm not. I'm outie. No. We all have different paths, and I don't judge others. Like, hey, you still want to do that? That's cool. That's fine. I'm not going to watch anymore, but more power to you. I always try and be nice and reasonable. And, but yeah, this girl, her name is Rose something. And I was a part of this huge YouTube community. I'm a part of a different YouTube community now. Hello, my cannibal cult members. Southern Cannibal. And yeah, that's a really good group. All those people are amazing. Met some really amazing people and true friends. And yeah, it sucks that we're all spread out. I wish we could all get together and, just hang out or something. Go get some sushi or pizza or something. But yeah. Yeah. And so this girl Rose, I only remember the name Rose, and she was friends with this husband and wife paranormal team, not giving out their names. And she was just mean. She was just mean to me. I'm like, girl, what is your freaking problem? It's like, you're shy. You're shy. Just kept saying that to me in the comments, and then when they were all have this live interaction together, you're shy. I'm like, you crazy? No, I'm not. I'm not shy. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. So shut up. I didn't say shut up to anyone, but that's how I was thinking. I'm like, my goodness. How can you be just so mean and assume that someone is shy? I am not shy. I have many friends on my TikTok and my YouTube who've known me since I was a little thing. And no. No. I'm not shy. I've always been very talkative, and if I was very choosy with my friends, because I'm like, I didn't want to fall in the bad crowd. I didn't want to get corrupted, which I kind of did a little bit in high school, but I'm back to being myself now. And yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I didn't get really corrupted. I just was trying to be cool, trying to be cool with my new friends. No, don't do that. Just be yourself. That was lame. Just be yourself. That's all. That's the most important thing. Be yourself, and people will like you so much more and respect you. Yes, I know that's a cliche, but it's true. And, but yeah, so I've been dealing with a lot of trauma in my past, and even now, because I've been hurt. And when you get hurt by people or betrayed by people you've known since you were 11 years old, or dealt with other things, it changes you. It absolutely changes you. I mean, I'm still outgoing. I'm still blah. My dad can't get me to shut up. It's like, you talk too much. Cool. Can you tell that to the people who think I'm shy? I don't have a single shy bone in my body. And, it just goes back to trauma and depression caused in high school. I was a totally different person. It was like my sophomore year, I completely changed. And I was already depressed because I lost my mom. I got even more depressed because high school sucked. High school sucked so bad. I was mainly when I was in school, elementary through junior high, I was in half regular classes and half special needs, because I have some cognitive problems, comprehension, and I'm dyslexic and ADHD. So, and I also learned at a slower pace. So, that's why I was in special needs classes. My IQ, I mean, it's just crazy what these teachers did and said while I was in high school. Your IQ is 88. That's not normal. And then years later, I'm like, that's a normal IQ. Yeah, it's kind of on the low end, but that's a normal IQ. Yeah. Yeah. My high school teachers really messed me up. Oh my goodness. I mean, cause then I was strictly in special needs and I was making straight A's. I'm like, I already did all of this stuff when I was in elementary school and junior high. Give me something more. And at this time, I was reading chapter books. I had to prove myself, and I became a total bookworm. And I was like reading Harry Potter books. It took me a year. But now, if I read Harry Potter, it would probably only just focus. It would probably only take me a couple of months instead of a year. But, yeah. So, I'm like, I had to prove myself to the teachers, and still it didn't work. I had this one woman. Oh, she was horrible. She says I was gonna die of an Indian butt disease. What? You don't tell kids that. You're gonna die of an Indian butt disease. You're just gonna bleed out of your butt. Yeah, sorry for being graphic, but I'm like, okay, lady, sure. When am I going to India? She specifically said Indian. So when I'm going to India, can you tell me that? Cause I don't know, and I didn't have the funds back then, and I don't have the funds now. So tell me that. I'm like, lady, you crazy. I had people put me down. I had people try and trick me into asylums, sanitarium wards, cause yeah, I had one teacher's like, wait, don't you want to be in this place with your friend and live up in Kentucky? It snows there. I'm like, lady, yeah, I'm sorry. That I love snow, but no, ma'am, I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving. Nah, I used my friend Natasha as an excuse. I won't get to see Natasha anymore. I'm like, lady, you crazy. I ain't gonna be living in a room with a bunch of other ladies with more severe disabilities than myself. No privacy. I don't think so. And they just forget that my dad was in charge of me. And they like, you want to go with Jessica's going into assisted living. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, I speak up then. I'm like, no, I'm not. You can try, but I'll have Natasha in her car, and I will escape, and then you'll never see me again. I'm like, these people's like, and then I asked them one time, like, how can you guys do this? You're not my parent. My dad is. Oh, he can relinquish his rights. Good luck with it. I mean, these people were nuts. And I was just depressed because of this. And also this girl in high school, her name's Ashley. She thought she was a big deal. Because my dad's a DJ. My dad's a DJ on Sunday night. I'm like, girl, shut up. Nobody cares. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but nobody cares. Um, and I'm like, okay. And she got super jealous because I was in a special needs choir and I wasn't learning or growing from that. I enjoyed it sometimes, but I wasn't. I wanted to learn. I wanted to regain my ability to read music, and I still can't read music. I used to be able to, but not anymore. And so I wanted to regain that, and I wanted to join an actual choir that will teach you stuff. But no, I couldn't because Ashley was jealous. I'm like, well, fine, I'll just leave the Friends choir, and that's what the choir was called, and I'll just go join my high school choir. Solved. No, no, those people might beat you up and blah, 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 blah. Ashley can't do it, so you can't do it. I'm like, what? That's crap. What? And, like I said, I didn't say this, but yeah. And then Ashley got jealous because I didn't sit at the special needs table anymore. And it was so known as the special needs table in school. I mean, embarrassing. Don't put us all in one box because I am very different. And, it was just like, oh, you can't, no one is allowed to sit at any other places anymore. And then I said, I was sitting with my friend, Amanda. I can't sit with my friend anymore. I mean, we haven't spoken in years. You know, Amanda and I used that as a cover because I just did not like the kids in my class. Yeah, I'm quiet. I don't want to associate with these people because one's a snob and she has all the teachers wrapped around her finger and the rest of the kids has to follow her lead. And no, I don't want to be a part of that. I do not want to be a part of that. And I'm like, well, that sucks. I can't sit with my friend Amanda. They didn't know that we weren't really friends anymore, but I used that as a cover because I wanted to meet people my age. I had friends who weren't in special needs classes, and it sucked. And, you know, that took a hit. My dad was going to get remarried. That took a hit because that woman was horrible. And I think a video about her is on my TikTok. And it's just insanity. It's just insanity. So, yeah, I'm not shy. I'm just choosy. I'm just picky on who I associate with because I don't want to deal with the drama. I want to meet like-minded people, kindred spirits, and, you know, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm sussing you out, like, okay, is this person cool or not? Because I don't want to be an open book to someone who's gonna burn me in the end. So, no, I am not shy. And you may not be shy either. Trauma changes people. And, like, oh, she's shy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I just wait a bit until I think, okay, these people are cool. Okay, these are good people. You know? I'm very choosy. And also, Shannon Doherty was the same way when she was making friends. I read that in her book, How to Be a Badass. And, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not shy. I'm not shy. I was the kid that went up to you, said, hi, my name is so-and-so. Let's play 20 questions. You know, and I'm not a lurker on my friends' streams. I'm there. It was like my first day. I was just on Kick and Discord. I'm like, okay, these people are pretty cool, pretty chill. Okay, I'm gonna start talking. And I mean, it didn't take very long at all. Like, hi, my name is Lydia. What's or something like that. I don't remember, but that was back in May. And we're all got amazing friends over there now. And it feels like I've known them for years. It feels like I've known everybody in the cannibal cult for years. Now, for years, it's like, even though we've only known each other since May, not even a year yet. So I'm like, yeah, those are the type of friends you need to have. Yeah. So, you may not be shy. And if people say that you're shy, just say, okay, I don't think so. And then when you're home, examine your life. Like, okay, why am I this way? Is it actual shyness or is it trauma? So, there you go. So, people like to be mean and rude and you're shy. No, I'm not. It's called trauma. And even when you tell them trauma, I was like, what trauma? I'm not telling you. I don't know you. I ain't giving you my life story. You crazy? Like, oh, you're shy. Just because I won't tell you what has traumatized me. What, I don't know you that way. No. It's good to set boundaries, and I'm learning that now as a 40-year-old. Set boundaries, because I didn't realize, like, oh, I need to do this. I do keep people at arm's length. I do not open up to certain people. Mainly my mom's side of the family. But my dad's side doesn't act like my mom's side, so I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, so, I mean, you're good. Just hang in there, and if people call you shy, examine your life, and you're like, oh, this is why I'm this way, not because I'm actually shy. And then if they keep on, you tell them, like, hey, it's trauma, not shyness. And just some people you don't need in your life. I learned that the hard way at times. But yeah. So, you might be shy, you might not. There are many different reasons and stuff. You could be an introvert, or an extrovert, or an ambivert. I'm an ambivert. I'm both extrovert and introvert. There are times I enjoy being around people, the hustle and bustle and talking, like, oh, hey, I like your hat. Oh, hey, you want to hear a joke? And then other times it just gets too fuzzy and crazy and all jumbled, and I'm like, I need to leave this place and go to a quiet place. This is too much. I'm tired. But yeah, I used to love shopping. I hate it now. I hate it. There's just too much. too many people. Since the malls are going downhill, a lot of people have been going to the outlet malls and stuff in my town, and it's just too crowded. I do not like crowds. It mainly it's not social anxiety, but it's mainly because I'm like, is someone gonna try and pickpocket me? Why is this person so close to me while I'm walking? Why is this person, like, right in front of me? It scares the crap out of me because I don't hear them. It makes me nervous. It doesn't scare me. It makes me nervous. And I'm like, hi, can I help you? I would say that sometimes because I'm like, you're a little too close there. What you want? I don't know you. But yeah. All is well, guys. Just, do the best you can. Hang in there. God is good. And just be yourself. Just be yourself. People will like you so much more. For years, I wasn't myself. I was so afraid of losing people. I had to be different. Not anymore. Not anymore. The door's right there. You can like me or not like me. If you don't like me, bye. The door's there. Don't let it hit you on the way out. um, because I don't care if someone doesn't like me or not anymore. As you get older, you learn things. You learn how to cope with things better. And things that used to be important or used to drive you crazy or make you scared, it's not that important anymore because you grew up, you accepted yourself, and you love yourself, and you don't care what people say. You know the truth. You know the truth, and God knows the truth. So, yeah. You find as you get older that you fall into this groove and you really have calmed down. You grounded. You're grounded. And you see things from your past like, why was I friends with this person? Or why did I act this way? Why did I let this upset me so much? As you get older, you see more clearly. Yep. And I said to myself when I was 30, my 30s will be better than my 20s. And my 20s was not a good decade. It's not a good decade at all. My 30s were good. Got kind of a little crazy towards the end there in 2019. But yeah, I'm now 40. This is a new chapter in my life, a new decade, and things are gonna be even more better. Yeah, a lot more quieter. I don't really have anyone to hang out in my town, but I just see things clearly and better. I don't care for drama. I don't care for rudeness and people being mean. I don't care for it. And if I see it, I'm going to say something because that's the type of person I am. I don't like to see people being bullied or hurt. I'm going to say something, and you should too. If you see someone get hurt, if you hear someone screaming, you should do something. Now, if it's a kid screaming out of fun or whatnot, then don't worry about it. But make sure it's a scream of fun, not of fear or being hurt. It can be hard to distinguish sometimes, but just do yourself. Be your authentic self. You know what? Yes, it's hard to find friends, but the real ones will show up. The real ones will show up. Yeah. I can say now I have some really good friends. We're just scattered. I made mistakes. I'm not perfect. But I have no regrets. Everything happens for a reason. We may not know that reason, but everything happens for a reason. I do forgive. I do give second chances, sometimes more, but I just want things to be a lot more peaceful nowadays and less crazy and hectic. I want to do things that will make me happy. And yeah. I love to cook, and I'm making New Year's Day uh, food, hog jaw, black eyed peas. I think I'm gonna make some cabbage and mac and cheese and just ring in the new year and set goals for myself for 2026 because 2025 was a horror show. um, but yeah, just be you and stay positive. And if you ever need to talk, write in the comments or message me on TikTok or Twitter. I have Twitter. What's that? X. I have X turned off right now because I'm just too much going on. But yeah, I'll see y'all Monday for regular scheduling program. I was just gonna leave it all behind and not do it anymore, but I feel like I should. Bye. Stay safe out there. Know that you are wonderfully and fearfully made, and just be you. Just be you. God bless.